Madam Speaker, Allan MacKay has spent years searching for an apartment in Cape Breton that is both accessible and affordable without any luck. As a last resort, he's paying $1,200 a month to live at the Northside General. My question for the minister responsible for housing: how long will this government keep folks like Allan MacKay waiting for an appropriate, affordable, and barrier-free housing?
I recognize the Honourable Minister for Growth and Development.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. And we understand, of course, the need for more housing. That's why we are building more housing, even in Cape Breton, in the members' area, Madam Speaker. We're building more public housing. In addition to that, we're also making significant investments in converting a number of units into accessible units, Madam Speaker. We had a media call on this, and we asked the reporter to provide us some contact information, because there's a little bit more to the story I think that we have to dive into, and we'd be happy to look into it. Thank you.
I recognize the Honourable Member for Cape Breton Centre, Whitney Peer.
Unfortunately, Madam Speaker, Allan is not the only one, and these situations have been sent to the Minister for Housing and now the Minister responsible for housing for a while now. The province's housing needs assessment, released years ago, stated clearly, quote, "A lack of accessible housing means many people are placed in unsuitable living conditions with varying degrees of impacts on their lives and autonomy." And I'll table that. Knowing this, why has the government been so slow to increase the supply of accessible housing across the province?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Growth and Development.
Madam Speaker, we are making significant investments in public housing. Yesterday, the opposition was talking about if only 15 years ago that things were done. Well, perhaps during their time in government, if they would have done something with public housing, Madam Speaker. As of March of last year, Madam Speaker, the Public Housing Agency has invested over $14 million to create 51 barrier-free units and complete accessibility upgrades to an additional 165 units to meet accessibility targets established under the 9-year National Housing Strategy bilateral agreement. Madam Speaker, that's not moving slow.